What's up, Aquarius? I'm Sid and welcome to Savy, Sentient. Today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of January 2021. This is going to be a Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading for those placements. If you find that this reading does not resonate for Aquarius at this time, you may want to check your other placements to see if one of those readings resonate. Okay? So let's just go ahead and get right on into your reading, Aquarius. So Spirit, what are the messages that Aquarius needs to hear the most? What are the messages that the Aquarius collective need to hear most? What will this reading be about? I want it to come out. Okay. What will this reading be about? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Chariot flying out first. The Chariot is a card of taking control of the direction in which your life is going, okay? Grabbing the reins and taking control of your destiny. And the Judgment card, which is a wake-up call. Using your best judgment, seeing things clearly. So together it looks like maybe you can finally see the direction in which you would like your life to go. And so you're taking control of that and guiding yourself into your destiny. So let's just get some cards to clarify. Let's look into your recent past, Aquarius. Hold on. Do a little shuffle. Okay, this is going to be for the recent past for Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius and their recent past. Okay. Aquarius recent past. Okay. Aquarius recent past. Okay. Aquarius recent past. All right. Tell me about the current position for Aquarius. These cards want to fly out. It's so bad. All right. Present position for Aquarius. Wow. Come on, Aquarius. Present position for Aquarius. Present position for, near future for Aquarius, please. What is the near future for Aquarius? All right. All right, so in the recent past for Aquarius, we have making plans or decisions, having the world at your hands, and wanting a new beginning. There's two staffs here, but she has her hand on one and her phone in the other. The phone represents the world in this deck, so she has the world at her fingertips, and with her hand just being on one staff, this is kind of a nod to the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. This is creativity. This is passions, fire energy. Along with that, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is rapid movement. This can also indicate travel. So in the recent past, you have made some plans to travel rapidly towards or communicate quickly with the Lovers. Okay? The Lovers is a divine partnership. The Lovers choose each other no matter what. The song that I identify the Lovers with is Movement by Myself, Force When We're Together, Fabulous and Neo, because that's the energy that this card gives me. Okay? They're going to choose each other all the time because they're a force together. So it looks like in the recent past, you may have had a decision to make. If this is about love, with the Lovers being present, it looks like you made a decision about a person or a connection and wanted to act quickly. You wanted to move in towards them with communication, or even just moving somewhere closer to them. Even if you didn't exactly speak to them, you probably are watching them. The reason why I say that is because you have the Page of Swords in your present energy, which is a card of spying. Okay? So you're being curious. Okay? You also have the King of Wands that came out first with the Magician. So you're confidently trying to manifest something with this person, and while you're being confident with the King of Wands, you're kind of falling back and just watching them with the Page of Swords. If this is in reference to a business partnership, if this is not a love reading, but I'm really getting love here, but if it's not a love reading, then this is about your creativities, making plans, making action towards maybe a business partnership with the Lovers here, and being confident in your creation of whatever this project is, and trying to learn a little bit more about certain aspects of the project to increase your knowledge. In the near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles here. So this is a new, stable beginning. This is the beginning of new stability. And you have the Queen of Pentacles here as well. So even though this is a new beginning, this is something that you feel will take care of you. Or if this is a person, this is a person who nurtures you and makes you feel taken care of. Or vice versa. You may be the one who nurtures another and makes them feel taken care of. But we do have the Tower as well in that position, which is sudden upheaval in the near future. So even if you move towards this new connection or a new project that is going to make you feel more stable, there's going to be some uncomfortable changes. That's not necessarily saying that this is not going to work, but that's to say that if it is to work, you're going to have to basically knock this tower down to its foundation and build something newer and stronger on top. If this is in reference to a relationship, I'm feeling like this is someone from your past who you may have already had like a rocky history with, okay? And the only way that you're going to be able to have a new beginning with them is by starting from scratch. And I think that is a major shout out to the cards leading this, seeing clearer with the Judgment card, and then guiding yourself to that destiny, to that person you believe you're destined with. Let's get a little bit more clarification on the Tower. What is this Tower here for, Spirit? What is this Tower here for? What is this Tower here for? Why is the Tower here, Spirit? Why is the Tower here? Why is the tower here? I'm having like a nervous feeling in my gut. Why is the tower here? Okay, so the cards that actually flipped over were the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. The Tower is here because there was, like I was feeling, some type of heartbreak, some type of deception in the past here with the Three of Swords. And the only way that this new beginning will work is if you rebuild the Tower with the Eight of Pentacles. You're going to have to work for this connection if you really want it. Okay, so that's why the Tower is there, Aquarius. Okay, so I really not feeling like this is a work reading. If that's how it resonates for you, if this is a project or a creative venture for you, then that's how it resonates. But I'm feeling big love energy here, especially with all these major arcanas here. So I'm going to pull some romance oracles. Can I get some romance oracles, please, Spirit? What messages does Aquarius need to hear about this connection? What does Aquarius need to hear about this connection? Yeah, you're nervous about whatever this is. You want it, but you don't know how this person is going to receive you coming back. I can feel the nerves in my stomach. Ooh, Lord. What messages does Aquarius need to hear from the romance oracles? Stay optimistic. You're nervous about it, but stay optimistic. All right. Another message. Another romance oracle, please. What does Aquarius need to know about this connection? You deserve love. Now, that's not confirmation that this person is going to love you back when you come forth. But it's just saying, even if they don't, you still deserve love, okay? You are lovable. One more message, please, for Aquarius in the romance oracle. You coming at them real confident, but you scared, though, of whatever they're going to say when you try to manifest this beginning with this Page of Swords here. That one look. You're calling in your soulmate, though. You feel like this person is your soulmate. And that's why the Lovers came out in your recent past. This is divinely guided love. This is a divinely guided connection. And then you're calling in your soulmate. In the present position, you have the Magician, what is a card of manifestation. All right. So you're trying to manifest this thing back. Lord, Aquarius. And good luck and Godspeed to you. Let's see what the Moonology deck has to say for you. What advice does the Moonology deck have for Aquarius? What do you have to say to Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius, Moonology. Messages for Aquarius. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, it may feel like it's over, but that doesn't have to be, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone. Oh, emotions are running high. Why did Libra have these exact same cards fly out? What's going on, collective? One more card, please, for Aquarius. And as y'all probably know by now, I don't pull the cards, so if it flies out, that's Spirit pulling it. Maybe you were dealing with a Libra. Wow, yo, I swear. The exact same 3 cards just came out for Libra. I know I'm not tripping. I'm going to have to go back and look at Libra's reading. But I swear, yo, Spirit, you be wildin', yo. That's why I rock with you. Okay? So, deeper meanings for these cards. Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. All right, so we're going to start with the first card that came out, which was the mutable moon. Nothing is set in stone, okay? The mutable moon is all about change, shape-shifting, even something that is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing, and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means that you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone. Attuned to the moon, I know what's best will unfold for me. Additional meanings, you're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. Okay? Your next card is the Hold Your Vision. Okay? There are two main possibilities for this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second is a very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so the events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great. If you really want things to change, here's the solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break the deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attune to the moon. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings, staying power, faith, and patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation, and a personal or professional relationship will be enduring. So with this card, there's a possibility that the situation that this is in reference to not only will be reconciled, but will endure, will be everlasting, will be a long relationship, okay? And emotions are running high with the Supermoon card. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something's going to be, such as a job or relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may very well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into to work with. You can expect plenty of good things and positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find that there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. Also, there's a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Attune to the moon. Success is close. I must trust. Additional meanings for this card. The resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion, and speak to the goddess and ask for assistance. Okay, so Aquarius, while you're nervous about this situation, it looks like there's a possibility that it can be fixed, that it can be reconciled. And it's a very real possibility that this is indeed a divine connection, a connection that was meant to be. I don't know who did what, who messed what up, but I think that it's best that you both stay open if you're going to try to make this work. But let's ask the cards what the advice is for you before we close out your reading. What advice do you have for the Aquarius collective in reference to this reading? Advice. I really think that this is a meant to be connection. That was the Four of Wands that just hopped out, y'all. Whew. Okay. I think the advice here, so you have the Four of Wands, you have the Hermit, and you also have the Five of Swords, which is winning at any cost, even if it's a sideways way to get to the finish line. However, the way that I'm feeling these cards right now is to not deceive yourself. Okay? With the Hermit and the Five of Swords. Don't deceive yourself about this connection. I think this is something that you really want. I think that this is a person that you love dearly. And I think that with these two cards, you might even try to talk yourself out of moving forward with this connection or trying to heal this connection. But I think the advice here is don't trick yourself. Don't fool yourself, because this connection is divinely guided, and this is something that was meant for you, Aquarius. And that's all I got. Wow. Okay. So I hope that this reading helped you. I hope that it resonated. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to look deeper into this situation, you can purchase a reading from me directly, one-on-one. All that information will be in the description box below. Aquarius, good luck. I hope everything works out for y'all. All right? Till the next time I see y'all, wishing you love and light and everything right. And I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.